Welcome back to the subsection of the channel Q branch. Today, I'm being put on the spot. I have a lot of pressure on me to retain my internet credibility. This is Bond Trivia with my co-host Pat Guy. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Alex. How are you?
Good. I am prepared to completely roll over and die because I can't handle the trivia pressure. I hate tests. Tests, like if I know the material beforehand, my mind just goes blank once I
Mhm,
get the tests or once I get the questions. So that's what I'm afraid of here. So I may make myself look like a fool.
Yeah, I was like, Alex is one of the biggest Bond fans I know, so why not have a little fun and do just a little trivia game and see how well Alex does?
Yeah.
These questions I pulled from places, and then some other ones I came up with myself.
Okay.
Uh, so we'll see. We'll see how you do.
Okay. How many you got?
Uh, I think around like 15-ish.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's just dive.
Okay, James Bond trivia. Let's go. Question one.
Uh oh.
Bond uses his cell phone to drive his car in which film?
Tomorrow never dies.
Correct.
Yeah. I just watched that yesterday. So and I liked it
Oh,
more.
that's good. That's good. You
Yeah.
should. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Question two.
Okay.
Who played mass media mogul Elliot Carver in Tomorrow Never Dies?
Jonathan Price. Pathetic.
Correct.
Excellent.
Correct.
Outstanding.
Question three.
Yeah.
In the 1997 action-packed epic Tomorrow Never Dies, who
These just all tomorrow never dies questions.
who says, "I owe you an unpleasant death, Mr. Bond"?
Elliot Carver. Or
Incorrect.
Stamper. Stamper. Yeah.
We'll take it. We'll take it. You were quick.
Yeah.
Uh, Question four. Which Bond film features incredible, iconic, best of the best GOAT James Bond henchman Dr. Kaufman?
These are all tomorrow never dies questions. Tomorrow never dies.
Okay. Okay, so that was my little joke intro where I put a bunch of Tomorrow Never Dies questions. But now there will be from other films.
Okay.
I was like, I'm just gonna make everything Toronto Dies. Okay, that's
I probably
ironic. You
still
watched
get it
it.
right somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, you watched it yesterday. That's so ironic.
Yeah.
Um, okay, real question one.
Okay. Oh shit. So there's actually more than 15.
I think I included those with the
Oh, okay.
15.
Okay.
What was License to Kill's original title?
License revoked.
Correct.
Yeah.
Question two. Who is the only singer to perform more than one James Bond song, and which films did they sing the intros to?
Shirley Bassey or Bassey, however you say her last name.
Mhm.
Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, and Moonraker.
Correct. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done. Question three. This one's going to be a multiple choice question.
Okay.
In Diamonds Are Forever, which I know is your favorite Bond movie, which is not, excuse me, which is not a method of killing used by Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd? A, putting a scorpion down someone's shirt. B, exploding cake. C, poison dart. Or D, burning someone inside of an incinerator. Which is not a way that they killed someone.
I was gonna say the scorpion, but I feel like I feel like they did the scorpion thing. Say what were the choices again?
A, putting a scorpion down someone's shirt.
Okay.
B, exploding cake. C, poison dart. Or D, burning someone in an incinerator.
I think it's either A or C. I'm gonna go with C because I don't remember a poison dart in that.
Correct. It is C.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. What's this? Five. Question four. Four. How many films in which Ernst Stavro Blofeld appears do we actually see his face?
Okay. Let me figure this out. He's in the background. Russia with Love. He's not in Goldfinger. He's in the background in Thunderball, but you don't see his face. You Only Live Twice, which is one. Majesties, which is 2. Diamonds, which is 3. But then For Your Eyes Only gets a little tricky because that's tough because you know it's him, but you don't see his face because of the copyright issues and the lawsuit. I'm tempted to count that one, but I kind of don't want to because you don't actually see his face.
Right.
So what do I got? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Let me go through. I definitely know the answer. I just gotta think for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So You Only Live Twice, Majesties, Diamonds. He wasn't in any of the Roger Moore ones, so I can eliminate those. None of the Daltons. 5.
Correct.
Yep,
Correct.
it's You Only Live Twice, Diamonds Are Forever, Majesty, Secret Service, Spectre, and No Time to Die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This next one might be one of the hardest ones. How many times did Bernard Lee portray M in the series?
Okay. Let me see. Doctor No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, Majesties, Diamonds, Live and Let Die, Man with the Golden Gun, Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
Because he
done.
died. Because he was supposed to be in For Your Eyes Only, but then he died.
Yeah, well, didn't in For Your Eyes Only doesn't
It's the
M
guy.
not
Yeah, it's the guy from Spy Who Loved Me that ends up being
sure
him in
the new
the
M.
Dalton ones. Yeah, Miles Masserby.
Right. But did he start in that one or was M not
No,
in?
he was a completely he was just an admiral in Spy Who Loved Me, and then they just promoted him to M after because I don't think M. I think M completely is out of For Your Eyes Only.
That's what I was thinking. I don't remember M being in it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What's the first Bond movie where it rains?
Oh shit!
The
It rains.
first time you see rain in a James Bond movie. This question blew my mind.
I feel like it's later in the series. It is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a later one. I'll say that. It's in the second half for sure. I'll give you that.
When did it rain in Bond? Are we talking Dalton on or like the second half of Roger Moore?
I'd say definitely Dalton on, like a later one,
Okay.
sometime after that.
Did it rain? I feel like it is a Dalton one, but I could be wrong. All I remember in these movies is Bond getting wet. That's it. To Die Another Day?
No, you're very close though.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
First
Because of
time.
the scene after the post credits. I remember now when he's meeting with Mr. White and Obano.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the first time there was ever rain in a Bond movie.
That's crazy. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
With all the water stuff that they do, that's crazy.
Yeah. All the previous 20 movies.
Yeah,
No rain.
that's crazy. See, I was thinking Die Another Day because you know those scenes where he goes into like the abandoned subway station. I thought it was one of those scenes.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Those are pretty dreary looking scenes.
Well, that movie's dreary anyway, so.
Okay, next question. What 3 pre-title sequences does James Bond himself not appear in?
You Only Live Twice. No, he's in that because that's the prelude to the whole plot. So I take that back. Um, Live and Let Die.
Mhm.
Does Man with the Golden Gun count?
Remember the
he's
goal?
like-
You
he's
are you're correct. James Bond himself does not appear in that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the mannequin of him appears, but
Yeah,
no.
no. We're talking the actual man.
Okay. Yeah, so Live and Let Die, Man with the Golden Gun. Not Spy Who Loved Me, not Moonraker. Not for Your Eyes Only. Not Octopussy. Got one more. I feel like it's an early one. From Russia with Love, because it's not really Bond.
Correct. Those are the three.
Yep.
This is pretty much a softball question. What is the name of the primary villain in License to Kill?
I'm off the Sanchez.
Ron Sanchez.
I can give a shit about the setup.
In GoldenEye, Alec Trevelyan, formerly 006, goes by what alias to conduct his criminal enterprise?
Giannis.
Yep. Final question.
Oh, wow. Already.
There might have been a little less than 15. I don't know. Inspector Bond's Aston Martin DB10 was reassigned to which MI6 agent?
009.
God damn, Alex.
And I only know that because 009 listens to New York, New York, and it's not even the Frank Sinatra version. It's a cover version. So I'm like, he listens to cover versions when he's out on patrol.
I'm going to look up very difficult James Bond questions.
I got a difficult one for you. I always ask
Yeah.
I always ask you this one.
Mm-hmm.
In From Russia with Love, after the pre-title sequence, what are the names of the two men playing chess, and what countries do they represent?
Oh, Jesus. The guy's name is the Spectre guy.
Yeah, he's integral to the plot, too.
He is. He's like the mastermind. What is his name? It's like Christopherson or something.
It begins with a K, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know.
Kronstein and McAdams. And Kronstein represents Czechoslovakia, and McAdams represents Canada.
Yeah, I never would have gotten that.
See, those were the types of questions I was anticipating. Okay. For you, I got here's a Tomorrow Never Dies question for you.
Okay.
So when it came to audition,
General Chang.
So when it came to auditioning for the role of Stamper, they were actors coming in were giving 30 seconds to explain who they were and why they should be in the movie.
Right.
The actor who plays Stamper, Ricky, I forget his name, Gats Otto, I think.
Gats Otto.
Yeah. How many seconds did he do his audition in, and what did he say?
I know he said something along the lines of "I'm big, I'm blonde, and I'm German" or something.
Yep, he said that.
And
how long did it take him to say that?
Probably 4 seconds.
Close.
5 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Name every actor that has played two different characters in the movies.
Every actor that has played two different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Maud Adams.
Yep.
Oh God, what's his name?
Blofeld.
Bradley Williams or something.
Who's Bradley Williams?
Who's the guy that plays?
Are you thinking of Whitaker?
Whitaker, and what's his name from the Brosnan movies?
Jack Wade.
Jack Wade, yeah. Is it like Bradley Williams or something?
Joe Don Baker.
Joe Don Baker.
I was like, is he making up an actor? Or is he trying to say Bradley Cooper? Or...
Yeah, you don't remember Bradley Williams? He played 009 and he played that clown in Octopussy.
Yep. There's two more.
Two more.
I think you know the third one. I don't think you know the fourth one.
Who else has been in multiple roles?
At least to my knowledge, there's four. There
Yeah.
could be more, but to my knowledge, there's four.
Um, that's a good question. Give me a hint. What era are we talking?
Connery.
Connery. Oh, the guy who played the informant guy in You Only Live Twice also plays Blow. Oh, Charles Gray. Charles
Yeah,
Gray.
yeah. He plays Henderson in
So, yep.
what do you call it? You Only Live Twice, and then
Yep.
and then there's one more.
What era?
Huh?
What era?
This is tough because he's in a lot of the Roger Moore ones, but then he's also in a Connery one. It blew my mind when I realized it.
A lot of the more ones.
Yeah, and one of the Dalton ones. He's at the very end of Living Daylights.
Oh, Gogol?
Yeah,
And what else does he play?
he's a Spectre agent named Morzeni in From Russia with Love.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no idea.
Yep.
Had no idea.
Okay. I think I had three. I'm trying to come up with them on the fly.
That's impressive. Those are hard
Yeah.
ones.
Inspector, because I know you love all the action Inspector. Bond drives the Aston Martin DB10 in the car chase or the car commercial, whatever you want to call it.
The one where one car follows the other car.
What
Yeah.
kind of car does Hinks drive?
A fancy sports car.
I don't know the actual name, but it is a Jaguar.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let me think of something hard. Name.
Think of something. Those weren't hard. I was giving you softballs. I got to read you some hard questions online.
What is the name of the contact Bond meets in For Your Eyes Only?
You know, I barely remember that movie.
That's why I mentioned it.
The contact Bond meets it.
The guy with like the hat and the glasses, kind of got long hair.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Gets killed by the hockey team.
Doesn't ring a bell. I remember the hockey murder, but
yeah, Luigi.
Yeah, never would have got that.
All right. So I don't want to go too recent, but I also don't want to go too old, but I'm gonna go kind of old. This one's gonna be from You Only Live Twice. Name every henchman or henchwoman in You Only Live Twice.
Oh,
I'll look this up just for confirmation.
What's her name? Helga Brandt.
Yep.
Helga Brandt.
Yep.
Hans.
Yep. There's one more, I think.
Who else is in You Only Live Twice?
You're like, this isn't fair. I gave you the easy question.
I gave you such softballs compared to. I don't know the third. I don't think.
Mr. Osato.
Oh, Osato. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Yep. Hans. Oh, here's a good one. Speaking of Hans, name every blonde villain / henchman in the entire series.
Okay. Red Grant.
Yep.
Icon that he is.
Mm-hmm.
Hans.
Yep.
They don't count that guy from the elevator in Diamonds Are Forever, do they?
Peter Franks.
Yeah. Nah.
See,
he's not like blonde.
No, he's just like a contact that Bond meets in Amsterdam. So I don't really count that. I don't. Some people might count him. I don't count him.
Yeah, that's a great fight.
It's a good fight. That's probably the best part of the movie.
Who else? So where am I going into? Connery's done. Blonde henchman, blonde henchman. Eric Kriegler,
Yep. For your eyes only.
blonde henchman. Um, Necros,
Yep.
Stamper.
Mr. Stamper.
And that's it, I think, because Craig has like zero henchmen except for Mr. Hinks.
And Primo.
Oh yeah, Primo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to remember if there's because we jumped from Hans to what? Kriegler?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
there's any
think there's any in between.
I don't think there's any in between either.
Yep.
At least to my knowledge. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting this trivia wrong.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, I respect her coming up with these on the fly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, so this is supposedly a very difficult James Bond trivia that I've found.
Okay.
So let's see how we do. We'll work together.
Okay. You got it.
This is just the James Bond trivia challenge. Of the 14 books in Ian Fleming's original Bond series, how many are short story collections?
Two. Because it's the For Your Eyes Only book is short stories, and then there's one Living Daylights and Octopussy, and that's short stories too. That's
So
it.
two is correct.
Can I name all the short stories? Can I try?
So go for it. I don't have the answer.
All right. Well, look it up. Just see if I'm right.
Yep.
I'm gonna start with the For Your Eyes Only book. I'll give you a minute. Because I think there's 5 in there, and then there's 3 in the Living Daylights, and it's either called Living Daylights and Quantum of Solace, or Living Daylights and what did I say before? Octopussy. No, I think Octopussy's a full blown book.
Okay, yeah. Name the ones in For Your Eyes Only.
From A View to a Kill,
Mm-hmm.
which has nothing to do with the movie. It's about freedom fighters on like a biker gang.
It's not about horses.
No. For Your Eyes Only,
Mm-hmm.
The Hildebrand Rarity,
Mm-hmm.
Riziko,
Mm-hmm.
and then is Quantum in there?
Mm-hmm.
Quantum of Solace.
That's it. Yep.
Yep, that's it. Which that was a boring short story. I'll say that.
Was it about water?
No, it was just it was about somebody's wife that a governor told Bond.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the other one, is it The Living Daylights and Octopussy that it's called? Is Octopussy a short story?
Yes, it is called Octopussy and the Living Daylights.
Okay, I for some reason I was thinking Octopussy was a full blown book. All right, so I think there's only 3 in there, or are there 4? No, there's 4.
This doesn't say it.
There's 4, I think. I'm not. You look it up because I was about to look it up, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what's actually inside of it. Okay, here we go.
I think there's 4.
1, 2, 3. There is 4.
All right, Living Daylights, Octopussy, The Property of a Lady, 007 in New York.
Yep, you are correct, sir.
I'm going to give you a hard one because I know you haven't read the books.
I read a young James Bond book when I was in middle school called
James Bond Jr.?
Yeah, I think it was just young James Bond, but it was Silverfin, and it was about him in school, I remember.
All right. In what James Bond novel does Bond not appear for the first half?
Man with the Golden Gun.
Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The Spy Who Loved Me story in the book is so much different than what is in the movie.
I feel like that keeps happening.
Yeah. There's like You Only Live Twice's story is different from what's in the book. I think the only one that really follows it close is On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That movie feels more like a book.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you an easy one. What what was the song Louis Armstrong sang for Bond, and what two movies did it appear in?
Oh, God, I'm blanking.
Wow, you got the trivia fresh now.
I mean, I just woke up.
Usually
Um,
I'm bad at tests.
I know it's on Her Majesty's Secret Service and No Time to Die, but
Yep, those are the two.
for some reason I'm like not able. All I'm hearing is that song from Austin Powers, "Love Please Love."
Oh, that one. We have all the
The
time.
time in the world. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas movie. It's
It is.
almost on Her Majesty's Secret Service
It
time.
is. It's almost time.
That
Okay.
movie's underrated.
Why did George Lazenby only do one Bond movie?
Oh, his agent's a dumbass. Does that count?
Exactly. there's a couple other reasons too.
He was hard to work with.
Mm-hmm.
He thought Bond was gonna be a relic soon.
Mm-hmm.
He was not a very good actor.
Yep, you got them all. Yep.
He wasn't popular.
Yeah.
Which novel contains Major Boothroyd's only appearance in the Ian Fleming canon?
Major Boothroyd's Q.
Mm-hmm.
In the books,
In the books, he only appears one time.
it's been a while since I've read the books, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say From Russia with Love.
That is. Hold on, this website's being dumb. It's one of those stupid ones where it's not just like the answers right there.
Yeah. Oh, you hit the. It's like behind a paywall.
Yeah. The answer is Doctor No.
I was gonna say Doctor No. I was like, it's either Doctor No or From Russia with Love. Do you know the actor who played Major Boothroyd in Doctor No?
No.
I think it's Peter something. Yeah. Peter Burton.
This is an interesting one.
What's that?
The name of Bond's business card in Quantum of Solace is R. Sterling. Which other film uses this alias?
Sterling. I feel like it's a Roger Moore one.
Sounds like a Roger name.
Yeah.
St. John Smythe.
I was gonna say it can't be, which is weird because he says St. John Smythe and it's like St. John Smythe. I'm like,
yeah. St. John is St. John sometimes.
Yeah,
it's weird.
St. John Smythe. I feel like it's a Roger Moore one. Is it Moonraker?
No, but you're very close.
I'm saying Spy Who Loved Me, or it is Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah, he meets Stromberg as R. Sterling.
Okay. In Quantum of Solace, what is the most memorable thing Dominic Green does?
Stab himself in the foot?
Yep. That's more of an opinion-based one.
I was gonna say, this feels very subjective.
Okay, for real though. How many action scenes does Quantum of Solace have? Since it's overload of action in that movie.
Let's see. You got the car chase.
Yep.
You got the chase with what's his face?
Mitchell.
After that, you got Bond fighting that guy in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You got they're recounting Bond, like.
You can essentially count like anything in that movie.
Yeah, Bond going on the bike to like find Green.
I don't really count that part.
Okay. What other action scenes?
Are you for that part? Were you talking about the part where he's like on the phone with them and he's like, "Tell her Slate was a dead end"?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, I don't really count that part.
What else? There's the airplane scene.
That's 4.
There's the whole end fight. There's the boat.
Yeah, yep. I was trying to think if you remember the boat.
There's the opera for counting the opera.
I count the opera.
Okay. So 7.
7.
think that's it, right? Am I missing anything?
I'm pretty sure that's it. I remember one time I counted. I think I counted 9, but I think that's it.
Mm.
Unless if I was counting the little scuffles, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. We got 3.5 minutes left. I'm trying to let me come up with something else off the top of my head. In From Russia with Love, when Bond is watching like the two gypsy dancers, what is the name of the character he's talking with?
Oh. Oh my god, and that actor like died and stuff.
He did, and then his son was in the series later, and his son died too.
Yeah, what was that character's name? He's like a big part of the movie too.
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah, Karen Bay.
Karen Bay, yeah.
I have another one for you too. What was both the first film to feature, or what was the first film to feature? Yeah. Hold on. How do I want to word this? Both the first film to feature a laser beam and the first film in which Bond drives an Aston Martin.
Oh, Goldfinger.
Yeah. Who was the deadliest Bond? Like who killed which was the Bond that killed the most people? And it might shock you.
I feel like it's got to be Pierce.
It is Pierce.
I was gonna say,
In GoldenEye alone, he ends 47 lives.
like on screen. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
on screen. In contrast, who is the person that kills the least amount of people, and what film has the lowest Bond body count?
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore, yep.
Lowest body count is probably like Moonraker.
Close, though. It's definitely a Roger Moore one.
The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yep. I don't know if you'll know this one. Here's another Roger Moore one for you. In what Roger Moore film, and the only film in the series, does Bond not fire a gun?
Oh, I knew this at one point in my life.
All right, yeah, he either doesn't fire a gun or he fires like a shot from a rifle, and that's it.
Octopussy?
Nope. It's definitely a Roger Moore one, though.
View to a Kill?
No.
Live and Let Die?
Nope.
What?
Moonraker.
Okay.
Yeah. More Moonraker trivia for you.
Oh,
When he fights Chang, the ninjutsu guy there, throws him out the window, what does Bond say?
Oh god, I don't remember. What is it?
I think he throws him through a piano, through a window or something. He's like, "Play it again, Sonny."
Play it again, son.
Let's see what else this one's got.
Yeah. This is fun. I'm having fun. All right, I get another one.
Yeah.
During the filming of Tomorrow Never Dies, how many BMW 750s were destroyed?
I don't know, like 6?
15.
Jesus. What is Roger Moore's favorite Bond film?
I'm going to say... I feel like it's From Russia with Love. I feel like every Bond actor says From Russia with Love.
Skyfall.
Ah, yeah. Because I remember he was like, oh yeah. He thought Daniel Craig surpassed Connery with that one. That's actually crazy. I thought it would be an older one for him. In the novels, Bond became 007 at 38. Out of all the actors, who is the only actor to have played Bond, and in the movie earned his 007 status at the same age?
Daniel Craig?
Yep. Craig was 38 when Casino Royale came out.
George Lazenby reportedly declined an offer to star in how many Bond films?
7.
Yep, that would have been crazy. What a different
Could you
time.
could you imagine if we had like no Roger Moore,
Yeah, that'd be such a weird like.
or if like Connery was in On Her Majesty's Secret Service or something?
Yeah, that would have been
That would have
interesting.
been weird, huh? Like a big like what if world, huh?
Yeah, multiverse.
I'm gonna do some older Bond movies for you.
Which title did Ian Fleming originally consider for Moonraker?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Thunderball. That I don't know.
Mondays are hell.
Do you know what the original title for? Oh, maybe it wasn't the original title. Never mind. I don't think it was the original title. I was gonna say the original title for Thunderball, but I think when they were making Never Say Never Again, they were gonna call it Warhead 2000 or something stupid. But do you know which Bond novel was supposed to be adapted into a movie first, but it didn't end up getting adapted? And or I should put it this way: in 1952, they tried to adapt the Bond series. What was the name of the movie they were trying to adapt, and what novel did it eventually get adapted into? Like it became, it was a script, and then it became a novel.
Thunderball.
Yeah, and that started the whole Kevin McClory
Rights
thing.
issue, yeah. In the Eon-produced Bond series, how many actors have portrayed Felix Leiter?
Oh shit! Because I got to think about how many. It's weird because there's only two actors that have portrayed him at least twice: David Hedison and Jeffrey Wright.
Mm-hmm.
That's two.
It's over, Sanchez. I'll see you in hell.
I don't know. For some reason, I always thought that the Felix in Living Daylights looked like Uncle David.
He kind of had the same hair,
Yeah, like that like 70s hair and 80s hair.
yeah. That guy sucked.
He did. Yeah. I had to think which ones are Felix in. Doctor No, which was that Joseph? No, Joseph Wiseman was Doctor No, I think, or was it Jack Lord? I should know because I'm doing the research for that video. Felix Leiter. Crap, which ones was he in? I don't think he was in From Russia with Love. He's in Goldfinger, so a different actor there. So they got 4 so far. Thunderball. I don't remember him in Thunderball. I think he was in Thunderball though, just briefly though. I know that look on your face. That's a definite no face.
I only have the number. I don't have which movies.
Okay.
So I'm counting on your genius to figure it out.
Yep. So I got 4. I'm thinking he was in Thunderball briefly, so I'm gonna say 5. I don't think he was in You Only Live Twice. I remember him in Diamonds Are Forever, so that's 6. I counted David Hedison, so I can't count Live and Let Die. Man with the Golden Gun, that's 7. I don't remember him in Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, or For Your Eyes Only. I don't think he was in any of those. View a Kill, I don't think he was in. Living Daylights, that's 8. And he got replaced by that stupid guy, Jack Wade. I'm gonna say 8.
7.
Ah! Close.
Yep. Got very close. How many Bond screenplays did Richard Maybaum contribute to?
Oh, shit. No. Did he write? I don't think he wrote From Russia with Love. I think that was Joanna Hardwood.
Are you looking it up?
No, no, no. Um, yeah. I know he wrote a bunch of them, and it was all the early ones. Doctor No. I want to say he wrote From Russia with Love, but I don't think he was a sole writer. I think he was a co-writer. Goldfinger, Thunderball. I know he wrote You Only Live Twice because I remember reading about how the differences between that and the novel were playing out. I don't think he did Majesties. Diamonds. How many or what movies did he do?
How many?
Doctor No. I'm gonna go out on a limb actually and say that he did do Majesties. All right, so I'm gonna go Doctor No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, Majesties, Diamonds. I'm gonna say 7, possibly 8 if he had involvement in Live and Let Die, but I don't think he did.
He contributed to 13 screenplays.
Fuck! Oh yeah, because he did some later on too in the more ones. Because I think he wrote some with Michael G. Wilson.
It says he worked on most of the films from Doctor No through License to Kill.
Okay. Ah, yeah. Here's a good one for you though. Which ones did Michael G. Wilson write? And how many?
Michael G. Wilson.
And he co-wrote all of them with Richard Maybaum. And they go like, and they're like consecutive movies too. There's no like gap in between.
Diamonds Are Forever?
Nope. Nope.
For Eyes Only?
Yep.
Through License to Kill.
Yep. So he did 5 of them with Richard Maybaum.
I remember the behind the scenes documentary at one point, them talking about him becoming one of the writers. But...
Yeah. Well, because he was supposed to write the unproduced Dalton third one too, right?
Yeah, probably. Property of a Lady.
Okay. Here's a gun barrel trivia question for you. And I actually have 2 gun barrel trivia questions. First one, how many different gun barrels are there? Don't count like the music, don't count the different backgrounds. Just count how many the actors filmed. So how many different gun barrels are there?
There's the original one.
Yep.
There's one with actual Connery.
Yep.
There's Roger Moore's first one.
Yep. That he used in the first 2.
And then Roger Moore's second one that he used for the rest.
Yep.
Timothy Dalton's.
Yep.
Pierce's.
Pierce's were all the same. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, what do we count Casino Royale as its own thing?
Yeah, because it's technically a gun barrel.
Okay.
So that's all 5 of those are different.
Yeah, I'll call 5 of those. I was gonna say those are all. So how many is that?
That's 5. You got Pierce, which is 6. Roger Moore has 2, so that's 8. Dalton has 1, so that's 9. Connery 10.
Lazenby, did he have a different one, or did he use Connery's?
No, he had a different one, so that's 11.
Okay.
And then the old ones without Connery, that's 12.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
What was the name of the stuntman that did the stunt for the gun barrel in the first 3 Bond movies?
Richard Maybaum.
Bob Simmons.
That was my next guess.
Yeah. So, yep. I don't know if I can think of anything else. Okay. Tomorrow Never Dies one for you. Elliot Carver's opening scene when he's talking to all the like different media moguls and they're going through like what they're going to do to like
General Che.
pollute the world and all that. He has 2 responses to the first 2 people. What are they in order?
You're fired. Get out of my sight.
His very first scene when he has like the when he has the yeah, when he has that thing, and he's asking all like the different people that are working with him a bunch of different questions.
I could not tell you what he said in that
Okay.
scene.
So I forget what the first question was, but in order he goes, excellent. And then the second question is, how is our new programming software? It's great. They'll be forced to upgrade for years. And his response is outstanding.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yep. I'm surprised you didn't know that one.
I know. I haven't watched Smarter Guy since
how does
last Thanksgiving.
And what is the quote that he ends that scene on?
There's no news like bad news.
Exactly. Yep. I think I got one final one for you. I don't know if you got one final one for me. Why is Tomorrow Never Dies infuriating? I'm just kidding.
I literally, when I was coming up with the questions, I said to Casey, I was like, there's not going to be a single one about World's Not Enough on here.
Okay. I actually do have a World Is Not Enough one for you. When
Christmas Jones.
It involves that scene, unfortunately.
The nuclear reactor.
No, but when Bond poses as the nuclear scientist, what is the name of the scientist that he is in?
Oh, I should know this one, but I don't think I do. Isn't it like Arcady something?
It's like Arkoff, I think. Yeah. And how old was he supposed to be? Because she says it later on.
30? No, he's supposed to be old, right? He's supposed to be old.
Yeah.
He's like 68.
Yeah, 68. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Because remember, she comes in, she's like, Dr. Arkoff is 68 years old.
Oh, yeah. I blank out a lot of her things. Or are you looking for a glimmer? Okay, let me see if I got one really hard one for you.
I'm gonna try and find another hard one. I don't know if I want that to be the last one. Were you surprised I started you off with the hard ones though?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Those were the types of questions I was expecting you to ask me. I got one for you.
I've got a pretty tough one, I think.
Okay. Name the character who is the head of the Japanese Secret Intelligence Service in You Only Live Twice.
Tiger Tanaka.
Hell yeah.
Icon.
One of my favorite Bond actors, or Bond allies. Very sexyful.
Who did Mr. Hinks kill in Rome at the meeting?
What was his name? I know how he kills him, because it's he kills him with his metal fingernails. That's a good one. That's actually a pretty tough one. I feel like I should know that. Because I know the name of the lady that's in that meeting, and then she pops up in Tomorrow Never Dies at the Spectre party, too. That I don't know.
Guerrera.
What is it? Guerrero?
Guerrera.
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 Guerrera, okay. How many Bond films did production designer Sir Ken Adam work on?
7? I don't know.
Yeah, actually. That is correct.
Yeah, of course, obviously. We all know. We still have to do our Bond henchman tier list.
We do. We do. That's gonna be hard though, because there's so many films that have like multiple.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of options.
Yeah,
but it'll be fun to argue over some of them over their placement.
exactly. Okay. I think I got one final one for you. I just need to confirm that. What is the name of the femme fatale in Thunderball and the two assassins that she works with?
Jeez. My brain keeps telling me the wrong answers.
It might be 3 assassins.
Because my brain literally went, Irma Bunt, and I'm like, no.
No.
Oh, her name is, she's awesome, too.
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
Fiona Volpe.
Fiona Volpe, yeah.
And then the assassins are Angelo Palazzi. And if you count the guy in the that's like dressed up as the cop, he's an assassin too, right? Do you remember? Because don't they come into the room and like kill? Like isn't she like having sex with the guy and then they killed.
with the guy that they then replace.
Yeah, is that the guy that's dressed up as the cop?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Okay, I think it is, and his name is Derval.
Oh yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. What is the first movie where Bond gets injured or gets shot in the line of fire? I swear this is my last one.
Skyfall.
Thunderball.
He gets shot in Thunderball.
Yeah, because remember when he's going through the parade, he gets shot in the leg, like you see the.
Oh yeah. Yep. Forgot about that.
Yep. All right, I think that's all I got.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't expect to have that many. I only had like 3 prepared for you. I was like, I'm gonna give him the hardest ones. It just evolved.
Mine were such softballs in comparison.
I know. All right, so the only one I think I got stumped on for you was the one with the rain.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
Yeah, I can't believe it took them that long.
I mean, maybe it was like rain machines would be annoying, but like,
yeah. All right. So that wraps up Bond trivia for the day. Pat, where can they find you?
You can find me on Blue Sky at this Pat guy, also on Twitter, but for who knows how long.
Yeah.
And then you can also find me on YouTube. My channel's Agamotto.
Nice. You can find me on my official website and Blue Sky. All my social media links are there in the description for you guys to enjoy. Thank you for another episode of Q Branch. My name's Alex. This is Pat. We have a lot of videos with other guests coming on as well in the future. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.